marrying the 20 years of anniversary of MIFB. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud and loud to say that MIFB is receiving the Malaysian Book of Records Award for the largest food and beverage trade fair in Malaysia. Can you please give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen?
Specialize basically in plastic packaging for food and also for non-food stuff. The objective is definitely met because so far we've got so many inquiries regarding our packaging solutions. So we are quite happy and quite proud and we feel like we have too many inquiries to attend to. So right now and understaffed, but it's very thrilling because at least people are showing some interest, in our flexible packaging.
I'm from Thailand and I bring the coconut products from Thailand, which is organic. MIFB is very useful and it helped me to promote, connect with customers here in Malaysia.
Here from Bhutan. Our flagship product here right now is Cordyceps sinensis, which is natural and wild. It's not from the farm or nothing like that, so it's as God made it, it's natural. Very good for us because it's our first venture into Malaysia and we have had so many inquiries and just over yesterday, the first day we had about 5 or 6 meetings, so it was very good and we have several meetings to be held again. Yep.
ITS Nutri-Science is part of ITS Group. We specialize in specialty food and nutraceutical ingredients covering industries like bakery, beverages, sauces, seasoning, meat, and nutraceutical. It's a great opportunity for us to connect with our suppliers and customers where we get to introduce our new ingredients. Yes, we'll definitely come back to MIFB next year.
The AT, the Korea Agro-Fishers and Food Trade Corporation, we are promoting the Korean food in the exhibition abroad. And so for this opportunity, they met various buyers and also the know-how to penetrate into the Malaysian market, I think, like certifications or engaging their networks of the buyers too. Yeah, of course, we participated the MIFB annually, and of course, this is a big exhibition, and we really want to eager to participate again.
We found tea products, we found seafoods, and also dairy products, and it is overall very nice.
It's good to see some of the brands here. They do carry the machineries, the equipment that we were looking for, and we would suggest it to our clients. We want to see more. We're excited to see more, maybe next year.
Yes, I did. I found some amazing suppliers in the area that I've been looking for, and I've been connected to some amazing companies, and I look forward to work with them. It's great. I think it's a wide range of vendors in different areas. So not only I came here to look for suppliers that I specifically came looking for, but it has opened my eyes to a wide range of other brands and companies, not only locally but internationally. So I see more new opportunities coming here.
Hello, hi there, dear MIB viewers. A very good afternoon and welcome to premiere of MIB Feed. We are very much honored to have all of you here today on the shiny and we'll say a bright Thursday afternoon. MIB Feed, of course, is an initiative launched by Malaysian International Food and Beverage Trade Fair, a part of promoting and also giving a chance for our like a small chit chat room, for example. A short recap on our e-exhibition by MIB was launched this year in July. It is a curated online B2B marketplace for wholesale food and beverage in Asia, especially reaching out to potential buyers, visitors all over Southeast Asia and beyond. Let's go on today's X segment. As promised, we're going to have a quick chat with one of our e-exhibition exhibitor. It's none other than Hokuriku Confectionery Limited. Before we kickstart the interview, we will have a short video clip that we would like to share with all of you here. Let's watch. So for those who have just joined, we have just watched the corporate video of our e-exhibition exhibitor that we're going to interview today, which is the Hokuriku Confectionery Limited. We'd like to welcome Mr. Benjamin Han, the General Manager of Hokuriku Confectionery Limited, live from Japan. Here we go. Hi, Mr. Benjamin Han. How are you?
Hajimemashite, I'm Benjamin from Hokuriku Confectionery. Nice to meet you.
So how's everything in Japan? How's the trip going on overall?
Actually, in the city I based in Kanagawa, the rainy day lasts for weeks. It's very humid and hot here. How about there in Malaysia?
Malaysia is a high humidity, rain, warm at the same time. It's cozy a bit. So yeah, overall it's fine here. Before we start our interview today, maybe there's something opening intro that you'd like to do about Hoka from your end?
Okay, just let me simply introduce our company, Hokuriku Confectionery. And our company actually established in 1918. So this year is our 102nd anniversary. So our company, with such a long history, have witnessed many significant changes in the history and some historical events in the past, such as the Second World War, the Japan's economic miracle, and the last decades result from the Japanese asset price bubble, and this year, COVID-19. And actually, Hokuriku Confectionery started with a very small factory which only produced rice cracker samples. And during the Second World War, Hoka started to produce compound or hardtack to supply the Japanese military. And after the Second World War, Hoka started to produce biscuits products because we introduced mass production facilities in the factory. So most of the elderly people in Japan, they may feel nostalgic to enjoy our biscuits because some of our products have been sold here in Japan over half of a century, over 60 years. For example, hard biscuits and cigar fry. And for example, cigar fry is a biscuit. It's a rounded and circular biscuits. I think some Malaysian people will think this. We call these biscuits money biscuits because of the shape.
Okay.
Okay. Even we have a very long history. Okay, just let me keep introducing. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we will go more about Hoka in a while, short while. But before that, I think it's what say it's very long and for 100 years established as a long running company for especially for confectionery side in Japan. Is I think it's a marvelous thing that you have done from your end. Okay, so we can kickstart our interview today. It's just a short chit chat anyway. So as a confectionery, Hoka, I mean, of course, your brand was rebranded to Hoka and everything. But we would like to know more about your biscuit, campaigns, and crackers. How is this significant from others, especially from Japan?
Okay. As a sales expert of this company, I can tell you there are 3 points that make our products outstanding from other products made in other companies. We using local special ingredients, and as a manufacturer, we'll think about how to make our products easy to eat and how to eat healthfully. And that one is as we can see, as we have seen in the corporate video, we have some character products like Doraemon, Moomin, and Hello Kitty Sanrio. The last point is that we have contracts with Lanza in each territory to sell licensed products legally. Okay, let's move to the first points using the local ingredients. As our company factory located in Kanagawa, so we prefer and intend to use local specialties into our products because we think it is the best way to discriminate our company's products from other products made in other areas or countries. And it's also a very good way to support the local communities and to help to contribute to the local economy. Okay, and let's see. For example, what we choose in our biscuit products, we can say the fermented ingredients like amazake, salt koji, and rice syrup made in Kanazawa in our products commemorates rice syrup cookies. And because Kanagawa is a city nearby the Sea of Japan and the mountains of Japan, so there are a lot of fresh seafood and vegetables we can take Kanazawa and Hokuriku area. So in our rice cracker and business products, we utilize this kind of fresh materials and ingredients into our products. So many visitors, tourists coming to Kanagawa, let me wondering how we make the famous seafood taken from the sea of Japan into a delicious rice cracker or confectionery products. Okay.
That's interesting.
For the second, thank you. And for the second point is how to make products easy to eat and how to eat healthfully. Let's take compound as an example. Because compound is usually made for emergency time, so it has to be preserved for a very long time. For example, our products can be kept up to 5 years. So, in order to preserve the compound for many years, we have to make the compound very hard and dry. So, because the hard dry compound is not easy to eat without drinkable water. So during the disaster or emergency time, if we don't have water, how can we eat the compound? So to solve this problem, we have some solution. The solution is to add a sugar candy with the compound biscuits. The sugar candy in Japan we call the konbeido. I think most of the Japanese is familiar with this now. So the sugar candy konbeido will stimulate our saliva gland to stimulate our saliva secretion. So with the help of the sugar candy, we can eat the compound even without the water. So many Japanese people in the world really treasure Hokuriku Hoka's compound. And the last point, let's move to the next point. As everybody may already know, to produce and sell characters items needed to get a license with a licensor in each country. For example, we are the exclusive licensee in Japan in terms of the biscuits production. And in addition to Moomin, we also have Sanrio, Hello Kitty, Doraemon, which are very famous in Asian countries and also in the world. And also the Bear School, Monchichi. These are the characters originally from Japan. So, of course, we have the license in Japan, but to export and sell this kind of licensed products, we also need to to have a contract with the licensor overseas. For example, if I want to sell the products to Malaysia, I have to negotiate and have the contract with the licensor in Malaysia. So it's very risky and it's very difficult for other companies to have the contract to sell the licensed products into overseas markets. Hoka is willing to burden the risk in order to sell our preferred character license to the overseas customers. Okay,
so that are the open opportunities that you're looking at. You know, when you open up trade overseas, especially international trade, that you're focusing on, especially in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Singapore, and other countries, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, as everyone see here, the audience over here, we'll be actually we're discussing with our exhibitor, one of our exhibitor in our platform. So if you want to look at our platform, actually the link is in the comment below. So you click over there, it direct to our platform. So you can view other, not only Hoka, but we do have other sellers there as well. Okay, next, back to Mr. Benjamin. About your product and services, I mean, what are the unique selling point as a food and beverage key players in the market, especially in the Japan market, especially that environment? I mean, of course, in Malaysia and the other country, especially Japan, there's two-way different thing that you have to tackle on. So what are the unique selling point?
Okay, Hoka's unique selling points. Actually, there are two main points that I can speak about. The first one is because the markets, even in Japan or overseas, is quite competitive. So a simple biscuits, compound, or rice cracker is not enough for the product to speak for itself. So for our new item, new lineup, we make our products to be helpful and functional. For example, some of our products has some functional effect. For example, lactic acid bacteria and oligosaccharides or okara. Okara is a Japanese word which means soy pulp. About reaching a lot of dietary fiber. And in addition to the functional parts, another unique point is that it's related to the capital license products I mentioned in last questions. you can look around the markets or just to look around the supermarkets. We can find a lot of factory or factories producing character biscuits or cookies. But what we can find is that for other licensee products, only the packaging has the character, but the contents, the biscuits inside, is have nothing to do or have little to do with the character itself. But Hoka's products are different. In addition to the packaging design, the contents, the biscuit cookie itself also has a very strong relation with the characters. For example, Hoka has the Moomin and Hello Kitty biscuits products. We can not only the packaging design, even the biscuits you can find the Moomin or Hello Kitty, find the shape of the biscuits in the packaging.
So audience here can, the audience here, I think they'll be thinking, the Hello Kitty do have flavor. So the flavor comes from Hoka, right, Mr. Benjamin? That's what you're trying to say.
Yes. Yes, especially in domestic Japan. Speaking of the Moomin biscuits, everybody will think of that's Hoka's products.
All right. Thank you. So let's talk about your what to say, as the overall the world. I mean, globally, we are looking at moving towards green produce and nature. I mean, less carbon print. What are the steps and implementation taken by Hoka? I know Hoka been here for 100 years. I mean, your legacy is there overall the entire period. But what are the steps taken by your side, Hoka, in to tackle these issues?
So you are asking how Hoka can contribute to the global environment. Is that right?
I mean, what are the implementation limited effect to nature? I mean, part of being manufacturing, yeah.
Okay, I see. Because Hoka's factory has a very long history, over 100 years, so we do have a lot of old facilities, which is not efficiency, and will cost a lot of energy in order to do the production. So, in order to make the least effect to the nature, to the environment, we have already replaced the old facilities to the new ones. The new facilities is actually environment friendly and can help us and help the earth to save energy. And in addition to the replacements of the hard equipment, we also have some changes on our products. Currently, most of our products are packed with plastic materials. Maybe in future, to save the earth, we may change the packaging materials from plastic to paper materials.
Okay, so there are research and development been going on back and to change your entire packaging method, right, from plastic to papers.
Yes.
To reduce carbon print and the waste product. All right. Okay, so a part of it, when we talk about sugar, sweet, and health, many of your products related to sugar, related to sweet, because basically biscuit and confectionery comes together with sugar. So how do you derive this point of view? Share your insights.
Okay, generally speaking, sugar sweetness is considered very bad and good to human beings' body or human beings' health. However, from Hoka's opinion and insights, we think sugar is a not bad thing because sugar can make us happy, relax, and even sometimes save our lives. For example, if you're very busy, if you're very tired, if you're very upset, just put a small biscuit or candy into your mouth, you can feel happy, relaxed, and sometimes feel sleepy because your blood sugar is getting higher. And for the patients or diabetes, sometimes they will because they have insulin injection, so sometimes the low blood sugar will occur. So at this time, a small candy or biscuits can save the patient's life. So what Hokai is going to assert is that sugar is not a really bad thing. So Hokai is actually prefer using good sugar into our products, because using good sugar is better than using the artificial sweeteners, which is really bad to our human bodies. So in future, we will try to use a good sugars, example coconut sugar or low GI sugar into our products. So everybody can enjoy Hoka's sweets, biscuits, confectionery without too many worries.
Correct. I think overall today, Mr. Benjamin have share with us the positive part of sugar, actually, right? I mean, many of our audience here will be thinking sugar it's sweet and related to diabetic, overweight, but not overall. I mean, Hoka actually have their own product that comes from nature sweets. Example from coconut base, nature base, and the other sauces that you have. I mean, avoid the preservative and all that. Okay, so let's move on to your one of your exciting part in Hoka. We have noticed that we have actually picked up one of the most important campaign, hand baking experience. Talk about it. Quite excited about it.
Actually, if you or other tourists visiting our factory, you can have a factory tour. And after factory tour, you can experience the hand baking in our shop in the factory. So why we hold the hand baking experience is because making senbei, the technique to making senbei, is one of the traditional technique in Japan. And eating senbei and senbei itself is a part of a traditional food culture in Japan. So as a manufacturer in Japan with such a long history, we want to keep the technique and the food culture, the Japanese food culture, to the next generation. So in our shop, we are running this kind of hand baking experience campaign events. And in future, to promote the Japanese technique and the food culture to overseas countries, we may make this hand baking experience to make it a package and sell to overseas supermarkets or department store to have the same campaign.
Interesting. I mean, if the borders open, I'm sure I'll drop by when I visit Japan, of course. Okay. Overall, I mean, as an e-seller in our platform, in 2 weeks' time, how does you think e-exhibition at MIB helps you in running your business? What's your expectation in our platform? Maybe you can share that.
Of course. Actually, every year, Hoka is flying to. Actually, it's Hoka's overseas business department. Actually, it's me. Fly to countries to attend exhibition or join the business meeting. At least 10 times a year. But this year, because of the outbreak of COVID-19, many exhibition and business meeting have been cancelled, and it is difficult for us to fly to overseas countries. So, because even though the physical exhibition has been cancelled, we just want to try if we can meet some important buyers on the exhibition platform. So you just asked me what is our exhibition. My exhibition is to make our brand, products, and specialties to be understood by the overseas buyers. And if possible, we want to have a business meeting with overseas partners or the buyers from the retailer or the supermarkets.
All right, all right. So the audience here, I mean, they are quite clear with it. Hoka actually looking at good partner from overseas, especially from Malaysia or the other countries, opening up the international trade and business. And of course, you're looking at retailer buyers and distributors locally in each countries, right?
Yes, currently in Korea, mainland China, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, Singapore, we do have original or exclusive distributor agents in these countries. So for Malaysia, Laos, Philippines, Indonesia, all the Western countries, now we are looking for a distributor, our partner.
All right, okay. So before we end our session today, Mr. Benjamin, is there anything else you would like to share with our MIB audience here in the platform?
I think I'm okay. Is there any questions from the audience?
Questions, maybe they will, the comments will be below, and then we can later discuss ourselves and then post it later.
Okay.
All right. So,
if you have any questions, just comment.
yeah, if the audience have any question, if they want to know more about Hoka, you can actually look at the link below in the comment in the live feed here. We have actually pinned it up. The Hoka e-store on our platform, which is e-exhibition at MIB. You just click the link and it will direct straight to the e-store where the Hoka products are available online. So you can either contact directly Mr. Benjamin or his colleague through the platform and request a quotation or whatever related. You can communicate through the platform available that we produce. And then before that, Mr. Benjamin, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your effort and time. I mean, despite all your busy working schedule, I think it's a very great honor for us to have you. And then from a sunrise country, which is Japan, I think this is a great start for us for our first section here.
It's also our pleasure joining this interview. And after the COVID-19, please come to Kanazawa to visit our factory.
Oh, definitely. If I have able to travel to Japan, I'll drop by for sure. All right. So thank you, Mr. Benjamin. Yep. Right. Anything you want to say?
Waiting for you to come to Kanazawa.
Please also come and visit Malaysia if you are
Sure.
in the international open up. All right. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. All right. So thank you all to our audience, our followers, our subscribers, our loyal subscribers. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your time. Despite all of your busy schedule, after lunch, allowing me, myself, and Mr. Benjamin here to share about our platform, and also Mr. Benjamin here shared about his product from Japan. So until we meet up again, thank you. Thank you from MIB, Malaysian International Food and Beverage Trade Fair, Mr. Benjamin, live from Japan. Thank you.
ありがとうございました。